Wake up, Gallatin. It's Monday morning up here at BB's Down Home Cooking in Gallatin, Missouri, where they do dine in, take out, and delivery. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can call them if you need it or look them up on Facebook or their website at www.bbsdownhomecooking.com. But you can call the number 660-663-3858. Like you can see the number right there. So it's a cloudy morning up here, been drizzling. It's 42 degrees. We got a 99% chance of rain up here, high of about 50-51. So the rain is set in. It looks like we got rain for about, let's see, we got it today. We got a 100% chance Wednesday, 100% chance Thursday for some heavier rain, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches coming in on those days. But it's getting springtime, hopefully. Hopefully the temperatures will go up a little bit higher. I think over the weekend we're supposed to get up in the 60s. So I welcome everybody watching this morning. One's on Hamilton Swap Shop. Probably can't see your comments. You'd have to go over to the Wake Up Gallatin Facebook page. Watch it there, and I can see your comments in the chat room. We're always open on this live talk in the mornings to interact with our fans and people in the chat room that come on here. So, and you see the little banner going across the bottom down there and everything. We're starting a new program up here at BB's Down Home Cooking. The word of the day, and this is good for today only, Monday. There'll be another word tomorrow. It'll be good for Tuesday. The word for today is alpha. If you come in, order your meal, say you saw it on Wake Up Gallatin, and say the word of the day is alpha, you get 10% off your meal. So that's something that Christine, we all talked about, and she agreed to it. So that's a new program we got going on up here at BB's Down Home Cooking. Tomorrow we'll be giving away a couple more meals, so stay tuned for that tomorrow's show. Last week the contest went real good. A couple people won them from out of the state and paid it forward. And we did a drawing Friday, and the first person who won decided to pay it forward, so that'll be a meal given away again tomorrow. And the other person that won the 2 meals from HTX Renegade Radio on my other network and stuff will he was real happy to get them, so he'll be up here using them. But that brought pretty good, and it looks like I'm freezing up a little bit. Well, maybe it's just the internet. So hopefully the internet, yeah, it shows the internet's weak. I don't know why. I've never had a problem with the internet up here. So hopefully this won't mess up. But anyway, here's the restaurant. Nobody's came in yet for their coffee. They'll be rolling in here in the next 30 minutes. Our regular coffee drinkers will be up here. So, let's see. I guess they signed the stimulus bill. I've heard a few people already have received their stimulus. So everybody keep checking your bank accounts, check all around, and see if it comes in. They signed that $1.9 trillion stimulus package up there. So there'll be a lot of them getting that. Let's see. Hasn't been really anything exciting. It's actually been quiet around town and around our area going on. So good morning, Leroy. How are you doing? How's the weather out there at the farm in Cameron? Yeah. Yeah, it was freezing up there for a second, but yeah, I'm up here every morning, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. up here at BB's Down Home Cooking to promote the restaurant and see what we can do. But there again, the word of the day to receive 10% off your meal, the word of the day is Alpha. So you come in, tell them you saw it on Wake Up Gallatin, tell them the word of the day. When you pay your meal, you get 10% off. So that's something Christine's giving back to communities and the listeners and everything that we got going on up here. So, but spring is getting here on us. I think we got what, 6 more days until spring, the actual day of spring. So maybe temperatures will start winding out and get back to where we should be at. And from the looks of it, we probably could have a rainy spring season this year. But yeah, it's just another day. So, but yeah, you can watch this show on, let's see, we're on WO Entertainment's Facebook page. We're on the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page. We're also on the Wake Up Gallatin Facebook page. I'm also on the Hamilton Swap Shop that I own and everything. Like I said, if you're watching there, yeah. But if you're watching there, because it's a group page, it's hard to see your comments on my screen over here. So I posted in there. If you go over to Wake Up Gallatin's Facebook page and watch it there, you can comment and see everything going. But I welcome everybody from the Hamilton Swap Shop this morning. We got several thousand members in the swap shop there I own. So we'll just keep it going and stuff. If you have any news tips of the day or anything you want to talk about, just post it in the comments over here and we'll see what we can talk about. And if you'd like to come live on the show, you can either come in here and get a cup of coffee, eat breakfast at BB's and come over here and I can put you live right here with me. Or I can send you a link and you can come live right on the show and we see what's going on in your area and keep up on the local news, which, like I said, it's been really good morning, Crystal. How things up in Bethany this morning? It's damp and cool down here, 42 degrees and a little drizzle. But yeah, a lot of things going on. Check out the WO Entertainment Facebook page. And there's a pinned post at the top that lists all the shows on WO Entertainment. There's a show every night of the week. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. So check them out. Yeah. Crystal Marie has a live Facebook auction and flash sale for Pay It Forward tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Crystal's Live Auctions and buy it now. So still in bed. You got to get up. It's morning time. I didn't want to get up this morning. I was up until, what was I? I was up until midnight last night talking to some people after our show that we did last night, the Paranormal Nation radio show. Was talking to quite a few people after that. And boy, I knew it was about midnight. And then I turned around and wake up at 4:30. So hardly any sleep last night. And then I got a lot of work today. Got another show to do tonight, the Second Amendment Ranch, just like on the hat. So check them out. and everything. And darn daylight savings. Yep, I know it. It was something else. Just to take another hour of sleep away is all it did. But yep, not much going on. So other than let's see, in the nation news, I guess they had some riots again up in Oregon and Washington over the weekend. Protesters up there, so they can stay up there. You know, it's quiet in our little communities right now and stuff. I know there's some elections coming up here in what 3 weeks in the communities, so check them out. I know Hamilton, the mayor race is on. Check that out. Keep listening to them. See what their stances are and how they want the town to move forward. You know, voice your word, voice your opinion. Yeah, I heard you say that on your Facebook. Anybody up in the Bethany area, the gas stations and convenience stores up there have been running out of gas. So you might want to fill your vehicles up just to be on the safe side since the pipelines did get shut down. We're going to see how big an impact it's going to have on us. I know Missouri just passed a 12.5 cent gas tax on us. So that makes 29 cents for every gallon of gas tax you're paying. Just more money for them to get going. And what can we say? 2 things you got to do in life is pay taxes and die. So they'll get us into taxes before we get there. But yeah, come on down to BB's Down Home Cooking. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and breakfast is served all day. They're open from 7 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the evening. They do dine-in, take-out, and delivery in the Gallatin area. If you're outside the Gallatin area, call them at 660-663-3858 and get with them. Good morning, Nick. How are things in Texas this morning? It's cool and damp up here. It's 42 degrees, and we got about 99% chance of rain today. So, and we got that the next 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Look like we got up 100% and 96% chance of rain. So, it's going to get us one way or the other. As long as it's rain, I don't want no more snow. I'm tired of that stuff. Let's get this winter over with. Let's get 2021 going a lot better. Muggy here, foggy and humid. I'll bet it is. Down there in that Houston area, they got over that freaky winter storm they had down there. It did quite a bit of damage, I know. A lot of people. Karen Norman, good morning. How are you doing today? And everything. Like I said, we're live here at BB's Down Home Cooking for those just joining us. I'm here every morning. We talk about what's going on in the area. Like I said, it's been real quiet around here for the last week. Not a whole lot going on and stuff. Look at the hat that you just bought. Camouflage.
Thank you very much.
And see, it's got the real nice deal on the back.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, it even fits him without an adjustment.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you, Carl.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And I got one for Roger because he said he wanted one. Yeah, he'll be here in a little bit. Right. Yeah. My coffee drinker seen the hat and the orange one I got, and I said, well, Redneck Pimp's got them in camouflage too. So they wanted two of them. So I got them Saturday night to bring them up here. And Mike got the first one, and Roger will be in to get his this morning. But if you're interested in these hats, right? Got Second Amendment on it, the 1791 with the American flag. $20. Get a hold of Redneck Pimp at WO Entertainment and get you one. So, but yeah, what's the special today? Food, or are we going off the menu today? Oh, I made her think this morning. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Soup is cowboy chili.
Soup and cowboy chili.
No, soup is cowboy chili
Oh, the soup is cowboy chili.
and homemade chicken noodles.
And homemade chicken noodles. Ooh. And you make the homemade noodles, right? Ooh, I may have to come up here for lunch. My wife don't do homemade noodles. And I miss them bad.
I do homemade noodles all from scratch.
Right. And so everybody come up here for lunch. You heard what it was going to be. Cowboy chili, chicken noodle soup.
Fried veal and fries. Fried veal sandwich and fries.
Fried veal sandwich and fries.
Feel much special.
That'd be special. And that's what's the price on it?
$8 and it includes the drink.
$8, and that includes the drink. And you come up for the word of the day and tell them you saw it on Wake Up Gallatin and say Alpha, and you get 10% off that. So that's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Crystal said hi, Christine. So, yeah, she's still in bed. But they said Bethany up there, all the gas stations are running out of gas. So we got the gas wars going on again. Oh, it could be ugly, folks. Could get real ugly these next 4 years. Hopefully in 2 years we can change some of it a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's a muggy, cool, wet, misty, rainy day up here. I'm gonna get around after the show today. I got to go disassemble a dining room table and haul it to my daughter's house and set it up for her, and get back home and get stuff set up for the next show, radio show I got to do tonight, the Second Amendment Ranch. Join us at 7 p.m. tonight. And you can see us on WO Entertainment and also on the Bill of Rights Network and also on our Second Amendment Facebook page. So check that show out. We talk about the rights in your gun rights in different states. I believe we have, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but I believe we got a guest coming on there tonight with us. So tune in and find out who it is. But join Cameron and myself, and we'll inform you. We've had guests on there from the UK. We've got some guests lined up from Switzerland and Scotland that's supposed to be coming on there and talk with us. So about their laws over there comparing, because the UK really opened our eyes up. Good morning, Julie. We're live in Australia, folks. Julie always pops in on our shows and everything. It's glad to see you. Hope the weather's doing good for you down there. It's a little damp and cool up here and rainy. One of them miserable days where you want to go inside and just, curl up, take a nap. But I got to get things around, get ready. Turkey season's going to be coming up. Go out and do some turkey hunting. And this year in the spring season, I'm going to use my crossbow. So we'll try that. I'll do some filming of it, bring it in. I don't know. And then tomorrow night, tune in. Torrential rain here. Oh, well, you stay safe down there, Julie. I've seen the pictures on the Australian Outback channels and stuff when it starts. There are torrential rains down there, and it can get nasty real quick. But Julie's one of our top-rated fans in our chat room that watches probably about all our shows that we have. And she gets some real good comments from down under, and it's just awesome to have her on here. When we go live on most of our shows, we are worldwide at all times. We have people in the UK, Ireland, Scotland, South Africa that watch our shows. So tune in tomorrow night at 5 p.m. will be the WO radio show. Join Redneck Pimp and myself tomorrow night. And we got some good information and some shenanigans and different things. We do our top 10. But you got to get in there and see what Pimp's pets are for this next week. Yeah, it's a doozy. So check that show out tomorrow night. Check all the shows out on WO Entertainment's Facebook page. And like I said, they got a show for everybody out there. Oh, let's see. But yeah, doing real good up here. Like I said, if you want to come in for a real good meal today, you can come in for breakfast, biscuits and gravy. I recommend them. They're real good up here. They do breakfast all day. But you can come in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine in, take out, delivery in the Gallatin area. Just call the ladies on that number right there. Right there. Yeah, right there. At 660-663-3858. And if you order online, tell them you saw it on Wake Up Gallatin. The word of the day is Alpha. They've got the word up there, so anybody that says it, it's good for Monday only. Tuesday, there'll be a new word. We'll do this Monday through Friday. So stay tuned and just keep everything going. But, yeah, I guess they're getting ready for March Madness, the basketball. I see a lot of it coming on TV. They got the brackets already lined up. I'm not into that much, but that's a big sports event every year this time of year. Hopefully they're going to allow more people in and lift some of these restrictions up. I know around our area, Kansas City has lifted quite a few of their restrictions up and stuff. I know the bars can go back to their regular times, and I think they can have up to 50 people in there now. And it's just got to lift up. I think everybody's tired of being a little paranoid over this epidemic that we've had. Good morning, Chasing Wolf. How are you doing this morning? How is the weather where you're at? One of our new listeners that joined here a couple of weeks ago, watching some of our shows and everything. Oh, but Yeah, but yeah, we got that. Like I said, we got the show tonight, Second Amendment Ranch, with Cameron and myself talking about the Bill of Rights and your gun laws. We'll be on there. So it's going to be quite interesting day. Get all this done. But come on up here, folks. Tell everybody you know in the Gallatin area. Spread the word around. BB's is open. They haven't shut down for the pandemic like a lot of other places did. They've been open all through it. Knock on wood. It's a good thing. This is a veteran-owned business. That's why I'm up here helping support it. Veterans helping veterans. So keep that in mind. And tomorrow, stay tuned and get in here again. We're going to be giving away a couple of meals tomorrow. One of the meals has been paid forward. Let's see. It was paid by WO Entertainment. It was won by a person out of state. They paid it forward. And then the person that we did the drawing for Friday won it and paid it forward for the next one. So that meal haven't got used yet. Now, the other one that got the 2 meals, has he came up yet and got them?
No.
I figure he'll be up this week.
Probably.
Yeah. Slightly overcast, 54 high, not bad. How about you? It's 42 degrees up here. We got a 99% chance of rain. It's drizzling outside, a high of 51 for the day, and we got 100% and 96% chance of rain for the next 3 days. So it's going to be a little wet. Just a little wet. But that's all right. Get things round up. I got to go get my tag and get ready for turkey season. And the coffee is real good up here, folks. Always got to have my coffee. Girls keep me in coffee this morning as we do this show every morning up here. And like I said, if you'd like to come on here and talk, you're more than welcome. Just let me know. I'll send you the link and you can pop right in there. But it's been quiet around the area, which is good. I haven't heard. Matter of fact, I didn't hear any sirens all weekend. That was good. Crystal Marie, I can tell you a little more about paying it forward. It runs a lady named Karen Harding. She is basically Mrs. Santa Claus. She uses her own money and helps her families and people who need with clothing, furniture, Christmas gifts, Easter baskets, and so much more. She has dedicated her life to helping others, but everyone needs a hand up, and she's trying to raise money to help pay the bills at Pay It Forward and to buy a new building for the cause. Awesome. Get your PFD ready along with your water wings. Yep, got to. But yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, like I said, if you're in the Gallatin area, which is Jamesport, Jameson, Altamont, Winston, area like that, they do deliver outside that area. You just got to call the ladies at that number and they'll let you know. But they do deliver free inside the city limits of Gallatin up here. So, and we are in Gallatin, Missouri, for everybody that didn't know. That's everywhere else. So, but it's a gorgeous morning. I'm gonna have to get the licensing fee to play music on here and stuff, so it's not so boring. It's rough to do your own show sitting here just talking into the computer screen and the microphone, and when there's not going on a lot of stuff in the area, it's just a little hard to keep conversation going. So Any questions or anything in the chat room this morning? Like I said, let's see. Yeah. But yeah, we're out on several platforms this morning. I think we're out on 6 different platforms. Yeah, it's 11:30 p.m. where you're at, Julie. It is 8:30 a.m. up here. Yes, it is. But I keep it going. You may hear me mumble and rumble and everything. And for those that missed out over the weekend, we did do the last comic standing. There were some issues. I apologize to the ones watching in pay-per-view. I was told they had real good internet down there, and it sucked. Bad. Real bad. Not only that, uh, hour before the contest was supposed to start, we had a couple of the comedians back out, so it was down. But David Scott, the king of clean comedy, he's an older veteran up in his 70s, and that man can make you laugh. He had the crowd in there rolling out of their chairs. So, shout out to David Scott. I'll get some video of it up here in the next, by the end of the week. I'll have the video up of some of his comedy he did. And we'll have him. But yeah, he won the very first last comic standing, won the trophy. And he was super excited, super excited. And I'll get his website and Facebook page and everything, and check him out. But that is what is going on. So, but yeah. So, Chasing Wolf, you're supposed to be. Okay, I will. Uh, you're supposed to be a guest on our show tonight, aren't you? I think we was trying to set that up on our Second Amendment Ranch to have you as a guest on our show. Oh, well, I'll tell you a real good hunting story that happened this year during rifle season. Opening morning of season. Sitting in a blind about 12 foot up in the air. Tonight. It's on tonight at 7 p.m. Central. And was sitting in that stand, seen a few does popping in and out at 200-300 yards. Nothing really catching our eyes. And I was in there with my buddy Scott, and he's looking out the window and goes, "Well, there comes a nice buck. It's 11 point, but he's got a broken tine." I said, "Okay, I want to see how big he is." So I looked out there, and he kept walking towards us. I will. I'll send you the links for the show tonight. But kept walking towards us, and I said, "Okay." Got about 50 yards out, and had 243. Laid it right on it. Boom. This deer jumped straight up in the air, just like he'd been hit. It even sounded like he got hit. He ran about 50 yards, stopped. I was waiting for him to fall down. He walked out in the open. I shot again, and he took off running. We got down there. We could not find blood. We couldn't find hair. We couldn't find nothing. And we looked all over the ditches and everything for this buck. Had a nice rack on him. So we said, we'll take off and we'll come back in a couple hours and we'll look again. We come back in a couple hours and come driving up. We seen about 10 turkeys. Take care, Mike. Okay. Huh?
should be coming in a little bit. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So was doing that, and we seen these turkeys, and I seen a couple of does up there, and as we're driving up, this big 11-point go running right straight in front of us. And I mean, he was running. And I'm like, well, we didn't hurt him very bad. So I felt bad about that and went out that evening, sat in a different blind we did. Sitting there, and we'd seen a couple of does, seen a couple of little 4-point spike buds, nothing major and everything. And Scott got out of the blind, went down below to relieve himself, and had the window open up there, and I looked down there, and where these does are at, this big 8-point, big massive body come walking out, had a decent 8-point on him and everything at 125 yards. So I shot him, hit him, he went about 10 yards and fell over. No problem. I looked down and asked Scott if he seen it. He says, yeah, I saw it. So anyway, we get down there and stuff and hook on to the deer to drag it out in the pasture so we can clean it. And it was a little shocking. The buck wasn't a buck, and it wasn't a doe. It was both. It had the teats on both sides of it, and the back end of it was both sexes too. So, yeah, I had a transgender deer, 8-point buck. And on one of the shows, I'll show you the English mount that we had done. But yeah, that was the first one I've seen like that. I took pictures, sent him game warden. He came out and looked, and it was different. It was different. Yeah, tonight, Second Amendment Ranch, I'll send you the link. And that way, all you got to do is log into it, and we'll get you live on the show tonight, Chasing Wolf. And if he shows up on the show, everybody that's in the chat room, come listen. This gentleman's done quite a bit and everything. I looked him up after we talked to him last week, and very interesting, knowledgeable gentleman. So, but yeah, that's one of the stories there. Let's see. I mainly went to, that day was the only day I used the rifle, because all the rest of the time now I'm into hunting with the crossbow. So I've got 2 crossbows. I've got a Reeve Curve 175-pound pull set up, and 35 yards. No problem with it. And then the new one I got is the Killer Instinct 405. Shoots 405 feet per second. And we've been target practicing at 80 and 100 yards with it. So, but I probably won't shoot anything over 60, 70 yards, but I know I can. So we're going to be trying that. I'm going to be using that this spring turkey hunting. So, yeah, I've just kind of switched around, and I've shot over the last 50-some years. Lots of deers with lots of different rifles, shotguns, you name it. And I never really got into the archery part of it because I hated the recurve bows. Tried it a couple times, smacked my wrist and said, enough of that crap. And compound bows are good. But the crossbow, yes, I do a lot of fishing. I do a lot of bass fishing, crappie fishing. But the main fishing I do is catfish. Go to the rivers, go to the ponds, set out all night, relax, enjoy, and see what we can catch. But, yeah, the crossbows have been real interesting. I got these crossbows, and then my friend Scott tore his shoulder up pretty bad and had to have it rebuilt. And he was always into the compound bows. Got a real nice elite compound competition shooting and stuff like that. Well, he couldn't pull that bow back anymore. So he got him a crossbow. And he got a real nice one. He got that Raven 26. And that is a sweet, sweet little crossbow. But I wasn't going to put that much money out. That's a $2,000 plus, almost $2,500 crossbow. I've done noodling years and years ago, but it's outlawed up here now. I used to go out with my pawpaw and stuff and get in the creeks and grab the catfish. But when they outlawed it up here in Missouri, yeah, April, your phone didn't get notification. Now, why didn't it get a notification? But thank you for showing up. And that's one of my listeners from Idaho. So like I said, we get out all over the place this morning. But yeah, noodling was fun. I've seen a lot of idiot accidents from noodling. You know, noodling and drinking beer and too much beer don't go together, especially when you're in the water in them deep holes. But I've seen some big catfish come out, really big catfish. Right now, they ought to be out, I think snagging's started. I think it started over the weekend. Yep. I bet he does. They do a lot of noodling down in Oklahoma. But Missouri don't let us do that no more. I don't know why. I know I am going to try my crossbow with doing some crossbow fishing with the crossbow. We're going to try that this year and see how it turns out. But 30 degrees this morning, a high of 43, getting warmer. You're just about what we are. We're at 42, 43 degrees and going to get up to 51. But we got a 99% chance of rain. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But yeah, the crossbows are a lot of fun. You just use your head, be careful, watch what you're doing. What I like about the new crossbows is they have that guard so your fingers don't get up in front of the strings. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and people not using their head, but yeah, 405 feet per second. That's a fast bolt going down through there. But yeah, try it. But right now I'm going to try this year, since the crossbow is legal in Missouri to hunt with during all the seasons, rifle season and bow season. I'm going to use it completely all year. So with the price of ammo and trying to find it, I'm just going to hold on to that. I'll just use the crossbow. Yeah, finger guards. You're exactly right. And Barnett calls them finger reminders. Yeah, or finger finders. They've had so many lawsuits and everything. And the one video that gets me, and we showed it on the Second Amendment Ranch, was a guy shooting a crossbow. His wife is filming him, standing right above him. And before he shoots, you can see his thumb sticking up above the rail. And as soon as he pulled that trigger, I was like, oh, man. He took the top right off his thumb and everything. But the worst part about it, his wife was watching him and filming him. And she didn't say anything about watch your thumb. So Shot Wicked Ridge, 10 point, and Excalibur. 10 point's got some nice ones. Wicked Ridge has got some real nice ones too. And everything. Excaliburs are really cool. But yeah, the Killer Instinct out there, I got a real good deal on it. It's 17 and a half inches wide, uncocked, and 14 and a half inches wide cocked. So it delivers a punch down through there real good. Now you get Scott's R26, and it's 9.5 inches uncocked and 6.5 inches, 6.5 or 7 inches cocked. It's a little bitty narrow, but it shoots 400 feet per second too. And it's pretty cool. But like I said, I wasn't going to put that much money out. I got mine, Killer Instinct, for under $300. And I was going to go with the Barnett until I looked around and found out the bolts. Barnett makes a special bolt, the end cap for it, and the knock to where it won't work on a regular one. Now, my Killer Instinct uses the same as my Wild Innovations recurve crossbow. They've got the half moon knocks in them, and I can get them anywhere. You know, if I'm real desperate, I can go to Walmart. They got them. And another nice thing, they're always reusable. So it's interesting, but yeah, Leroy, we did all that stuff when we was younger. Handfish until they outlawed it, and seining and dragging. Yeah, we did all that when we was younger. Look at what these kids nowadays get to miss out on. Those were some good times. You know, your dad, your grandpa, uncles, everybody all together and out there. And then when it was done, you had one of the biggest fish fries. Oh, the food was good. God, it was good. But we miss all those times. Times lost and gone. Everything now, you can't hardly get the kids outside of the house. So, but that's what I make sure my grandkids, they get out and about, and they're getting at the age now where the littler ones are getting at the age now where I can take them out hunting with me and start enjoying some of the outside. Now, I've got some that are grown up and they've had their chance in the woods and all this and that. Some of them like it, some of them don't. It's not for everybody. But it's like I tell them, you know, get out here and learn. If you ever got to survive, you got the knowledge, you got the ability. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So it's just things. But anyway, if you're watching this show and you come into BB's today up until 8 p.m. and order your meal, pay for your meal, and go up there and say, I saw this on Wake Up Gallatin's show. The word of the day is alpha, and you'll get 10% off of your meal. So that's one thing, Christine, we talked about it. She agreed to. So every day we're going to be given a different word and go from there. Oh, really? Well, when I send you that link, you're going to talk about that because our Second Amendment ranch, we're trying to get. Cameron lives in Houston, and I'm up here in Missouri in Davies County. And as soon as we raise the funds up and everything, he's moving up here, and we're going to open a range up, not only for rifles, but for crossbows. to have a actual moving targets, stationary targets. It's going to be set up for both. So it be interesting what you say on that, because Cameron's never dealt with the crossbows and everything. That's my forte on that. So it'd be interesting to have somebody on there with a little bit more knowledge on the crossbows. You know, it's like I tell everybody, crossbow is like anything, just like a gun. You got to check it, you got to clean it. You know, you rub, because fiberglass and different materials are made out of there. They can crack. There's a lot of pressure on there and everything. And what people don't understand is, why would it tear the strings up if you dry fire it? Well, you got to have resistance on those strings. That's what that bolt's for. If you don't, it just snaps, just like that, and that's what tears up the strings. You know, but yeah, I'll get with you, Wolf, and I'll get you the link later on today that you'll come on our StreamYard like this live tonight, and we'll have fun on there. It'd be interesting for the people to see you, talk to you. You know, Cameron's interested in it, and it's just going to be a fun night. So we're coming down to about 8 minutes left in the show this morning. So anybody got anything else in the chat room they'd like to talk about? Okay, if you get a chance, go to the Daily Caller. Wrote on an article several years ago called 911. I just shot someone. Great article about defensive gun usage. I'll look that up and everything. We're always looking for stories like that, because each state is different on their gun laws, on protecting yourself, and it's ridiculous. But articles like that and things going on in the news, we keep up on all the bills they're putting in up there to get voted on, and hopefully they die out before they go too far, because, you know, Second Amendment, that's what our Constitution's built on. The right to keep and bear arms, and not to have our rights infringed on. Every time they create a bill to take away part of our guns or do anything on that like that, they're infringing on us. You know, our government up there, it's supposed to be we the people, but they've looked at it like it's we them. So there hasn't been anything in news about Kyle Rittenhouse lately. Yeah, there hasn't been anything in the news hardly about that. So, but there again, if you like this orange hat with the 2A on it and the flag, or the camouflage version with the flag and the 2A on it, contact Richie over at WO Entertainment and let him know you're interested in one. He'll get you set up and stuff. Go to the Second Amendment Ranch Facebook page. At the top, there's a pin post where our merch is at, so you can check all that out. Just got a lot of shows coming up every week. Every day of the week, we have a show. Different things, from shenanigans and talking, and gamers are on there. We got a couple of car guys on there. So there's something for everybody. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get them out of my phone. They went in there and they didn't go to the SD card, so I got to figure out how to get them out of the phone onto the SD card, or send them to my email or something, because I hate my phone. It's a joke. but you'll be able to see the head of it. I had it English mount. I got it at the house. So it wasn't it wasn't nothing to brag about. It was nice. It was a big bodied deer and he tasted good. So I got to make some summer sausage up here next week or two. We the people are pissed. We want America us first. That's exactly right. Oh, you had 4 bad demonic dreams last night. Oh, that ain't good, April. That ain't good. You better be calling Denise and see what she can do to help you on that. But yeah, we the people. That's been, well, that's like what I tell everybody about our school systems and everything like that is, they've taken the cursive handwriting out of our elementary schools. They don't teach them cursive anymore. And I thought, and I was like, why wouldn't they want to teach them cursive? You got to know how to sign your name. That's cursive. But they don't teach it in school anymore. Then it dawned on me. There's a document that is wrote entirely in cursive. If you don't learn how to write cursive, you can't read cursive because you don't know what the letters are. And that document is called the Declaration of Independence. So think about that. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock right here on Wake Up Gallatin. Hope to see everybody back. And tomorrow, the word of the day today is Alpha. Come in and get 10% off your meal. Cowboy chili, homemade chicken noodle soup, grilled Bill sandwich with fries. That's the special today on the lunch and dinner. $8. It includes your drink. So come up to BB's Down Home Cooking here in Gallatin. Check them out on Facebook. Check out their website at www.bbsdownhomecooking.com. You can call them at 660-663-3858. They do delivery in the Gallatin area. You can order online, just different ways. So everybody, I wish you a great, safe, protected today. God bless everyone. And we will see you tomorrow morning on Wake Up Gallatin.